The Terellians hovered above Earth in gleaming obsidian starships, certain they were gods visiting cavemen. They were wrong. We cracked the quantum veil when their species was still crawling through microbial sludge. We just chose to forget. My name is Dr. Alara Miles, Chief Liaison to Earth's First Contact Protocol Division. 20 years ago, we picked up strange subspace signals, patterns far too ordered for natural origin. We knew someone was coming, the Terellians, a proud, empire-spanning species that believed they were the peak of evolutionary progress. Their flagship, the Herald of Supremacy, arrived in orbit in the year 2341. They didn't even bother cloaking, just hovered there, gleaming like a predator showing its fangs. Their first transmission. To the inhabitants of Earth, we greet you. We recognize your planetary limitations and offer you subjugation in exchange for assimilation into the greater Terellian network. Subjugation, not diplomacy, not peace. They assumed we were backward. The truth is, on the surface, they were right. By 2341, Earth appeared quaint, simple orbital stations, fusion power just beginning to go mainstream. No visible interstellar fleet. It looked like humanity was still decades, maybe centuries behind. But that was the facade. After the cataclysm wars of 2094, we hid our most advanced tech. A global treaty known as the Veil Accord made it illegal to expose quantum-level tech, singularity cores, or anything above Tier 4 energy operations in public. Why? Because we had seen what happened when knowledge outpaced wisdom. Humanity had already cracked quantum manipulation, teleportation, antimatter stabilization, and even sent unmanned probes to other galaxies. We just chose to stop, to heal, to forget, until they came. The Terellians landed with the swagger of conquistadors. 10 diplomats, surrounded by armored soldiers, descended upon Geneva, the primitive capital they selected for negotiations. They spoke in slow, deliberate tones, offered holographic images of planets they'd conquered, and presented us with gifts, tech that was obsolete to us 2 centuries ago. I stood among our delegation, calm but amused. One Terellian, Lord Imperius Kavar, towered over me with eyes that burned blue like plasma. He sneered as he examined our city. Your gravity nets are crude, your language primitive. You have no warp corridors, no Dyson layers. How did you even reach a planetary alliance? I smiled, not out of politeness, out of pity. We let them finish their parade of arrogance. Then we invited them underground, into the hollow archives beneath Iceland's crust. It began as a test, a single room where the walls weren't made of stone or metal, but manipulated space-time. The Terellians froze. They reached for their scanners. One of them gasped, "This architecture, it curves non-linearly. This isn't possible without Type 4 matter compression." We smiled again. Then came the reveal. Our dormant planetary defense grid, hidden in polar orbit. The AI construct known as Daedalus, older than the Terellian species, and the Vault, a room sealed since the fall of the first human epoch. Inside, schematics for interdimensional drive systems, logs of star systems we once colonized and lost, and ancient records dated 96 million years ago. The Terellians thought it was a trick, until they found a genome sequence. It matched theirs, because we made them. You see, the Terellians weren't just alien visitors, they were our children. In humanity's golden age, long before we fell into ruin, we experimented with genetic seeding, launching biopods to distant star nurseries. We played gods, hoping to spread life to the void. And one of those seeds, long ago, crashed into a blue moon orbiting a gas giant in Sector 9 Epsilon. That moon birthed the ancestors of the Terellians. When Kavar saw the records, when he saw the DNA match, the AI logs, the truth, His knees buckled. He couldn't speak. His entire species, their empire, their arrogance, built on a foundation of forgotten human ambition. You were never our superiors, I whispered. You were our legacy. The Terellians left Earth changed. No longer conquerors, just orphans, coming home to meet their long-lost ancestors. In the weeks that followed, we opened controlled knowledge-sharing channels. Earth's hidden technologies were carefully reintroduced. Our old colonies, long abandoned, were rediscovered. Humanity rejoined the galactic stage not as subjects, but as originators. Kamar returned, years later, not in armor, but in robes of respect, offering a simple message. We were blind. You showed us the light of our past. Will you show us the way forward? And we did. So the next time someone calls humanity backward, remind them, we built stars before they lit their first fire. We've already seen the future. We just waited for the galaxy to catch up.